Lions TV, this is your post-match analysis video for yesterday's opening day win on the road against Norwich City, a 2-1 victory with a Macaulay Langstaff late winner. Saw the Lions win at Carrow Road for the first time since 1968. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that the gaffer picked to start the match. Okay, so there was not many surprises in the start 11. It was the start 11 that I predicted it was going to be, although it wasn't the hardest prediction in the world. It was the team that started the previous Saturday against Estoril. I also predicted a 2-1 score, and don't tell anyone, but I actually backed Millwall at 11-4 as well to win the game. Put a winner on that, shouldn't probably have done it. But the excitement of the day got to me. I did, and I walked away with a hefty nice little profit. It was Stephen Bender in goal, Tristan Kramer right back, Alfie Doughty left back, Jake Cooper and Jafet Tanganga were the central defence pairing. It was Casper Denor and man of the match Billy Mitchell, not just me saying it, central midfield as well, with Femi Aziz on the left, Kamil Nejli on the right, and up front, the newest, the deadliest duos, Josh Coburn and Mihailo Ivanovic. Whew, okay, what a day, what an absolute day. I'm filming this, today is my mother's 74th birthday. Happy birthday, Jan. She doesn't watch the show. But I'm telling you that because I'm not sure whether this is going out before or after the away day. I edited the away day, I started at 7 o'clock Sunday morning. I'm filming this and I've just got back from the mill at 5 o'clock Sunday night. However, I'm not sure I'm going to get it filmed, edited and out in time for the close of play. So whether you're watching this on a Sunday or you're watching this on a Monday, have a look at the away day and you'll see what a brilliant atmosphere it was yesterday. We went there all guns blazing for the first time ever since I've been alive at Carrow Road. I went there yesterday and usually I'd go there and I go, fucking hell, Norwich, we're going to be up against it, we've got to defend. I went there yesterday, I said to Henry on the way out and Kenny, I'm going there thinking we're going to win, expecting to win. I think our fan base did as well. I think Alex Neil may be aware of that because he did rein people in after the game and said, you know, small steps, it's one win. Let's build on that to see how we get on next week. But what he's done so far as a manager since he's come in has been fantastic. The direction the club have gone in since he come in as well has been brilliant. The players are full of confidence and it's bred over to the fans. And we was all really confident going. I think it's the most confident I've ever seen our fans. And we got the win. So no surprises in the starting 11. And like I said, that was the team that we went with. However, I didn't feel that we started fantastic at all, if I'm honest. By the way, unbelievable atmosphere yesterday. Loads of Millwall fans. I don't want to say too much, but there seemed like there was a lot more people than seats that were available, and we were shoulder to shoulder, squeezed in. And it just made for a better atmosphere. I'm not complaining about that. The more the merrier, but yeah, not sure what happened there. There was definitely sufficient security, stewards, etc. on the gate, but I'm telling you now, there was more people than seats in the yesterday, and it's fucking brilliant. What a day. Let's hope we can build on it. But as the game started, I felt that we didn't start very well, which is fine. It can happen. We usually start seasons slow, let alone opening matches. So I felt that Norwich controlled the tempo. I felt they kept the ball well without ever really hurting us, though. I will say that. They moved it around nicely. At us, you know, we always get around the pitch in good shape and we're compact and we move nicely around as a unit. We've always done that, really, regardless who's been our manager. But we had trouble in the opening 20 or so minutes. We looked shaky at the back. We couldn't clear our lines, and we wasn't getting things on our clearances. Cooper, of course, not of course, but Cooper was one of the main culprits of that. Along with Kramer, couldn't get anything on his clearances. Jaff as well, and it was just sort of, they're not clearing the box or headers sort of back into the direction it's already came in and dropping in dangerous places. Yeah, it wasn't a fantastic start, but if you can win football matches without playing well, and at that point we wasn't playing well, in my opinion, then that's only a good thing, and it just shows the strength and the capabilities now that we have got as a squad and the belief that we've got as well as a club in general. So despite Norwich dominating those early exchanges, I would say, definitely possession-wise, we was chasing a lot of balls, trying to dispossess them. And this is a big strength, I will say, and I will defend him again, of Billy Mitchell, because it's not just me saying it yesterday, like I said, that he got man in the match. He got it on TalkSport. They was highly praising him. And praise to all the players. You know, they all did well. They all played their part. But I think, and I'm not liking him to Didier Deschamps, because I didn't like Didier Deschamps as a player, but he won the World Cup. He was captain of France. The importance of Billy Mitchell breaking play up and turning the other team over. I know he doesn't score goals. He's shooting his shit. I have told him that. He can't hit a barn door. But you don't want 11 goal scorers in your team. You know, you want 11 good players that have a mix of the right formula that are all good at certain individual things. So I think that they turned them over 4 or 5 times in that first half. And I said to Kenny about it, because he's not Billy's biggest fan, that they're so important when we're chasing shadows in a game where we can't get control of the ball and the other team are dominating play. If we get the ball back and then we start managing to keep it, we can build momentum, we can get a good feel of the ball, and then we can start creating chances. But look, it's not the Billy Mitchell show, and I know I'll get shit for that in the comments, but he didn't go unnoticed yesterday that he was man of the match by a mile, in my opinion, and lots of other opinions by the look of it. So I'm going to say we got to grips with it in the first half. Like I said, they had a lot of the ball in the first 20 minutes, I felt, and we was struggling to get the ball clear our lines, but rarely threatened us, really. Jaff, I think they had 3 shots in the first half. 2 of them were free kicks, only 1 hit the target. 1 went over the bar, 1 straight at Bender, and the other shot they had in the first half, if memory serves me right, is the one from when we couldn't clear our lines, one of those situations. Ball from the edge of the box, and he kills it towards goal. And Jaff sort of is in a really good position. And in real time, I'll be honest, I thought it was a Stonewall penalty. Watching it back, as I have done now with the benefit of the replays and hindsight, definitely not a penalty. Jaff does really well to manoeuvre his body, get in a good position, gets his arms out of the way, and it hits him clean in the chest and goes wide. And then slowly but surely, we did start to get into the game. Again, in my opinion, without really playing that well in the first half. Now, the chance we had in the first half, if you've not watched the away day yet, I do say in it, Nedgley's hit the post. It wasn't just me that thought Nedgley hit the post towards the end of the first half. The way it went up towards goal and cannon away quite quickly, I thought we hit the post. Their goalkeeper actually saves it, but I met Camille Nedgley at the media day at the Den, and he's very, a lot of them, by the way, I saw him and I thought, fuck, George Evans, the keeper, he's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be, and they've all got obviously good frames like myself. We're all in shape together because they're professional footballers, but some of them are big lumps and you don't realise how big they are until you're up close. George Evans is a good example of that, because I thought he was quite a small goalkeeper, but he isn't. He's got a good frame on him, but Camille Nedgley is tiny, but the power that man generates in his shots, and that was sort of the warning shot. That was shots fired there early, but that was the warning from the shot he had that the goalkeeper saved, because he doesn't seem to pull back much before he strikes either. And for a very little man, he's got an extremely powerful shot. Now, they went in at half time, it was 0-0. Come out for the second half, I was confident that the gaffer would get a rocket up in the second half, and that's exactly what happened. And we started to turn the wheel, and we started to put together good patterns of play, things they've clearly practiced in training. And Kramer on 2 occasions has got down that right-hand side, done really well in the build-up, got into really good positions, and then completely shanked across. The first one over the bar. The second one, not long after, the Norwich defender actually leans into him. It puts him off balance, but it goes right over the other side of the pitch, but stays in play. And again, I'm drawing off now the away day that I've edited, because on the third occasion, when it happens, it's a clearance downfield. Coburn and Ivanovic, I thought they'd done all right yesterday, especially Ivanovic. And I'll get on to a bit more about him in a minute, but they're not always going to score. But I thought they put themselves about. The ref and the linesman shock didn't help us, and I don't mind saying that now, because in hindsight, again, we have won the game. I don't like complaining if we've lost, but again, the liner right in front of us got a load of shit yesterday. The ref, they wasn't giving them anything up front. They were getting pulled all over the place. Yes, football's a contact sport. Yes, I don't like the way the rules are going towards how non-contact it is becoming, but they should have had a few free kicks here and there, but they didn't get them. However, they played their part in the goal. Ball's knocked upfield. Coburn gets the flick. Ivanovic shows how he's really, really evolved already over this, not even a season that he's been here, is it? Not even that. Controls it, lays it off to Kramer, who gets on his bike, and you can hear me shout out in the away day, keep it low. And he whips this one, and I'm not slagging Kramer off for the 2 previous. I'm saying, despite the 2 previous crosses not going where he wanted them to, and right in front of our travelling support, I feel that I'm praising him, because he didn't let that deter him. He carried on, he kept his focus, and he remained confident, and he's whipped the ball across. And I say in the video, keep it low. He keeps it low. I don't think he's exactly picking out Nedgley. In this day and age, they don't do that so much. They put it into an area. But they put it into an area. Coburn and Ivanovic go across. Camille Nedgley is switched on. Brilliant football brain, because he doesn't rush in as well. He goes, oh, they're all going in. I'll check my run. He checks his run. He takes a touch. And that is what £4.5 million gets you. That's what a highly sought after player gets you, and the level above players that we have brought down the years. Because as soon as it came across and I saw it was going his way, I knew what was going to happen. He's putting it in the back of the net without question. One touch, brilliant. Tees himself up, fuck off like a rocket. Past the goalkeeper, sends the away end into pandemonium, and it's fucking all good at Carrow Road. However, unfortunately, I mean, I've seen the goal that we conceded doing the rounds on Instagram and social media and other outlets. Again, it can only happen to us. It shouldn't happen. It's a 1 in a million goal, like I said in the full-time reaction. But it's got to go down as goalkeeper error, unfortunately, because the ball comes back to him. He takes a touch, which is loose. Maybe he's got one eye on Sargent already, and then he just clears it in the wrong place, takes too long to clear it. Well, it doesn't matter. The outcome is the ball goes back to the goalkeeper to give a momentary reprieve. Fucking hell. Swallow the dictionary. Momentary reprieve. And he don't get rid of the ball. He don't help his team out. It's Sargent. It flies in the air. We was right behind it. And as it bounced, it was like a golf ball that's deliberately been hit like that by a golfer, because it sort of landed and went bonk and went right. I don't know what that was. Went right and went in the net, in off the post. And I've said it during pre-season. I've said it's happened before at the back end of the last season. Burnley away, prime example. Last away game we played. We take the lead and then we let it slip. We don't show up shop, or we don't manage the game properly, or we do something stupid. And that is the epitome of stupid, isn't it? It's very avoidable. It doesn't happen, and it just sucks the life out of us. 1-1 after that. They had their little go, and Bender did redeem himself. And when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, which I hope is rare for him, and I've still got confidence in him, he got a back pass not long after that, which he literally hit first time and hit out of ground. So you could see he was personally rocked by it. But when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, what you want that to be ideally in a game where it hasn't cost you any points, and he got away with one yesterday. So wipe the slate clean to our big German Bender in goal, and just get on with it. But he did redeem himself, like I said, ball across the box. It was a good ball across the box. But I don't know whether Coops, he's sort of caught between the decision, because it's not high and it's not low, so he couldn't get his head down there. So he's tried to hook it or / bring it down. Someone shot in front of him, stabbed it goalwards. Bender comes out, makes himself big. But after that, once again, I thought we stepped up again. I thought we was really friend. I thought we had good opportunities to win the game. None more so than when the ball breaks to Ivanovic in the box. He does well, puts pressure on their centre-back. Gets across him, reads what he's going to do, controls his header into his chest, lays it back for Femi Aziz. And Femi Aziz will be wondering how he's missed that again. 99 times out of 100 he scores it. Rush of blood to the head. Away fans are there. My name's up in lights. Here comes the winner, and he's absolutely fucking balloon-a-dude it over the bar. But I like Femi Aziz. I think he's a really, really good player. And chances come and go. And again, it's not done us no harm in the long run, has it? We still won the game, so there you go. We put it down to potentially rustiness, the occasion, etc. But you did think that was going to be the chance. I wasn't confident that we was going to win the game at that point, but I was pretty sure we wasn't going to lose it. However, we did go and win it. Langstaff comes off the bench. Now, people come for me about stuff like this. I like it. That's why you see Kenny dig me out about the Tanganga stuff at the start of the away day. If you watch it, you probably will now if I've mentioned it about 100 times. I put myself out there, and I won't always be right. I've been right a fucking lot of times. But occasionally, I'll get it wrong. And I've said time and time again, and by the way, I'm not the only one saying this, that I really wanted it to work for Macaulay Langstaff at the club, but I just felt it never was going to. Even after he scored the hat-trick against Sutton, I said, I'm not so sure he can do it in the Championship, but I hope I'm wrong. And I've never been more happy. I mean, this old our horses, yes, he scored as many goals this season as he did last already, but it's one game. But he looked sharp. And he looked confident. And I've said before that he does well when he makes these good runs or good movements, and he gets in the positions and he gets in front of defenders or where he wants to be, which is harder the higher the level you go. What the easy bit should be to a striker like Macaulay Langstaff is the finishing. Again, that's not an insult. That's me praising him, the amount of goals he scored. Once you're in front of goal and you get that chance, we know he can score goals. He scored hundreds of goals down the years for loads of different teams. The harder bit as you step up the leagues is, this defender's got a better football brain than the levels I've been playing against. This defender's quicker or stronger than the levels I've been playing against. He's never seemed to struggle with that, Macaulay Langstaff. Always gets himself into positions, but he took that goal absolutely brilliantly. No problem at all. Haven't been on the pitch 2 minutes, and I'm fine with it. So those saying, I don't know what he's talking about, he's this, he's that. I see people in my YouTube comments, they'll say one thing one week and then they'll change it to the next. I don't have the luxury of doing that because I'm on camera and people seem to love to screen grab it and stuff like that and put it out. It suits me. It all goes in the same fucking place. It all goes in views towards Lions TV, builds the channel, love or hate. But getting back to Macaulay Langstaff, I'm really pleased with him and I really hope it continues. And we need more up front because we've got two strikers that we love, or a lot of us love. I love them both. I think they're really good players. But if we play 4-4-2, especially with history of Coburn's injuries. Touch wood, that don't happen. Ivanovic, will he or won't he go? We've only really got 2 strikers, in my opinion, before yesterday. But Macaulay Langstaff, brilliant goal. What an absolute ball from Alfie Doughty as well. Doherty, Ducati, call him what you fucking like. A brilliant ball. The ball was so good from Doughty, but he looked up to knock a different ball. He checked because he saw the movement of Langstaff, and when Langstaff was in exactly the right position, he played the ball. Langstaff has not had to touch that. He's put a curve on it. He's whipped it round a defender. But if you notice, the ball slowed down just perfectly in time for Langstaff to slot it in. Since 2022, allegedly, Millwall fans, into absolute fucking chaos. A brilliant day. Absolutely superb. And we get 3 points on the board. I think that is pretty much it for your post-match analysis. I'm going to be quick, so I'm going to get this out on Sunday. And I don't think it's been quick, but I'm sure I forgot things. I'll try and cover them if I have any separate videos. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. But I need to be quick because I am off to Newport on Tuesday and I need to film a preview for that tomorrow. But 3 points on the board, an opening day win and a first at Carrow Road since 1968. Camille Nesley and Macaulay Langstaff secure a 2-1 win for Millwall. And we're currently about third in the table. I know you shouldn't look at it that early, but fuck it, why not? Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.